this film, we're focusing on one of the many ways in which we offer music to young 3- and 4-year-old children in early years settings, through observing, recognising and extending their own interests. What we want to show is how music is everywhere and how it can weave through everything that children do. Every encounter with interesting people and things in their world has the potential to become a musical starting point. In fact, research has shown that children are innately musical and that we sing before we speak. Most of us who work in nursery groups are confident in gathering the children together for a short singing and sound-making session. We give children access to instruments and enable them to sing and make music together. In addition to these group activities, where adults often take the lead, are we recognising and valuing the amount of spontaneous singing, sound exploration and music making that is going on all the time and in all parts of our setting? Children take note of what adults pay attention to, and if their musical explorations are neglected, they might stop being curious about music and sound altogether. Children and adults already know the ingredients that make up the musical recipe. Children act out all the elements of music through play and experience them every day. Look, here these children are demonstrating tempo, dynamics, timbre, duration,
oh, very long.
pitch, texture, pulse. Horsey, horsey, don't you stop. Just let your wheels go clippity-clop. Rhythm. I'm sure you can think of examples of all these elements played out by children in your setting. As far as how to make a sound is concerned, children don't need to be told. Some of the sounds demonstrated here are on musical instruments, while others are just part of nursery life. There's banging, scraping, twanging, shaking, blowing, and of course there's vocalizing. In addition, making music requires all participants to listen and cooperate with each other. As a child explores an instrument or her voice, the adult has a choice of ways to interact and intervene. Practitioners can do this in a number of ways, which could include imitating.
It's nice to see you.
I am Ava.
You are?
Ava.
Ava. Hello, Ava. How are you today?
Bye.
Bye.
Or you may choose to interact by describing. I can go right up the stairs. Or then again, it might be a good opportunity for capturing.
Can you say your name?
My name is Java.
Let's listen to it.
Or you may introduce a song to strengthen other areas of learning and development. 3 green bottles hanging on the wall. 3 green bottles hanging on the wall. And if 1 green bottle should accidentally fall.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 2.
There'd be 2 green bottles hanging on the wall. 2. You can do it in the moment or take a mental note to share and reflect with the children later. Here follow some longer sequences showing how adults extended children's self-chosen activities and interests. In this first example, a skillful drummer is the inspiration for this practitioner's planning for a group music and movement session.
And then I saw Jasmine do something else. When she played, Jasmine's friends had to stand up.
Yeah.
Are you ready? Are you ready? When I play, you're going to stand up.
In this next sequence, a practitioner strengthens and consolidates an earlier sensory experience through the language of song.
What did you do with your feet today? In the sand, yes, she was outside in the sand. You did. Shall we sing a song about being in the sand?
What shall we do in the sand today?
Sand today, sand today. What shall we do in the sand today?
We'll make prints.
We'll make prints.
And finally, this practitioner has recognised the child's interest in different timbre, the harsh shell and the more gentle wood. By introducing a choice of beaters, the contrasting sounds can be explored by the children.
Do they all make the same sound? about the other ones? Very nice.
When adults show they have heard and responded to children's music, the children delight in the experience and will come back to it again and again. The bedrock of children's learning is what they encounter in their environment. We offer them good quality instruments, not plastic toys, and stimulating sound-making resources. We plan time for them to wallow in their explorations. We provide spaces, both indoors and out. And at the heart of it is the creative, confident practitioner who has songs, rhymes and musical ideas to support children's ability to make sense of the world.
9 fat sausages sizzling in the pan. One went pop and the others went bang!
In this film, we've shown how there is a cycle of musical discovery when adults tune into children's innate musical lives. It is easy to appreciate children's singing and music making once we open our ears and eyes. The reasons why we should promote children's own music making seem self-evident when we see how highly enjoyable children find it. The research is compelling. Music is good for mental and physical growth. In addition, it gives children pathways of successful experience to other areas of learning. But most important, it is a unique means of expression to nourish us all our lives. So, let's feel empowered and confident to enable more children to make more music all of the time.
Neighbor,